the way this society is constructed, it has a very significant effect on kind of the nature versus nurture argument. So when you're approaching these characters, I'm curious how that kind of affects your approach and your performance.
I love what you just said.
Yeah, that's so right.
Yeah.
The thing that was important to me, and Ashley and I discussed this, was to make sure that that the need for that wanting our children to hopefully stay within abnegation was not based on some need to control our children or repress them, because I feel that would make an audience want her to break free. And it was important to feel the cost of Triss's defection in terms of what that means in order to be true to yourself, you must leave your family. And in our world of Divergent, that's it. If you choose to defect from your family, that's it.
You're over.
Which is a tragic situation to be in. It's terrible. So, I think we're stuck in this situation as parents where we want our children to be authentic, and I think for Natalie even, in a different way than Andrew. But Andrew being also a leader of this, one of the leaders of the government, knows that there's bad things afoot.
Yeah.
And he knows that his children's defection will have a very negative effect on that. So there's all kinds of complex reasons why we want to keep them, but the real primal one is that sense of a parent, we're losing our children.
Right.
And people connect with that.
I know on occasion students write very insightful and sometimes even brilliant papers about films, and I think that you just brought in a great topic for some young person who's a fan of Veronica's writing. Nature versus nurture, and unpacking that in the world of Divergence.
It is something about the sci-fi genres that it is kind of a reflection, it tends to be a reflection of our times, and especially dystopian fiction. So I'm curious, just how do you think that the world of this film kind of reflects on our world today?
Well, I love how you said that, because what makes it so compelling and effective and memorable is it's grounded in the contemporary authentic experience, but slightly exaggerated. And so I think when we amplify the dramatic and fantastic, it appeals to me, but it's still resonating below the neck in ways that I'm not even conscious of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's really true. That's what makes, I think, this movie sets it apart from a lot of other movies of the genre, because it has really strong themes and real emotional connection, which the best science fiction has, because it's really a metaphor for what we're all struggling with. And in the case of Divergent, whether you're 16 years old or whether you're 40 or 50, the themes of parents and children and identity, are dramatized, and it is taken to the extreme in the world of Divergent.